Hey folks, how's it going? Haussmann here. Reaction videos are not normally my thing, but Moon Knight kind of is my thing, so I'm just gonna watch this. I'm not gonna overreact like people do. I'm gonna react like I'm going to react, so it's probably just gonna be my face. But let's watch the trailer together, and then I'll go through it afterwards and let you know what I think. Here goes.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Okay, they're really leaning into the mental illness. Okay, so I think he's waking up not knowing where he's going, so he's involuntarily Moon Knight. Subtitle said Stephen, so he's Stephen Grant.
Stephen,
Stephen.
I can't tell the difference between life
Flashes to Moon Knight. Khonshu.
lost a contact lens. Thanks.
Don't know if I agree with his accent, but
Yeah.
Layla, Mark Spector,
Why did you call me Mark? It must be very difficult.
Arthur Harrow.
The voice in your head. There's chaos in you. Embrace the chaos.
Well, he's beating the crap out of, like, was that Khonshu or just some jackal god? March 30th. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what I think of that, honestly. It's Marvel, so it's going to be good. I don't know. I don't know what I think of it. Honestly, it looks like it relies a lot on the mental illness, him not knowing. They do mention Steven, so Stephen Grant is in there. They mention Mark Spector. Nothing for Jake Lockley. They definitely show Moon Knight, and Moon Knight sure looks like he's got powers. Something about the Doug Moench run was that really didn't look like he might have had superpowers. He kind of was in his mind, like, was Khonshu real? Was Khonshu not real? This kind of looks like he definitely was. The suit kind of wrapped around him like an Iron Man suit, like a symbiote, so it's power outside of him. I definitely think it's going to be very good. I'm not sure. Not sure if it's got the Moon Knight feel I'm going to like to it. Right away, I didn't see any extra nods or anything to the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe, so I don't know if we'll be expecting anybody to show up in that. Arthur Harrow, interestingly enough, I believe appeared in one comic. It was like the Moon Knight Volume 2, issue number 2. Interestingly enough, that will be covered in my next History of Moon Knight Part 3. Plug, plug, plug. But I've got 2 History of Moon Knights out. The first one's kind of an ass video. I'm getting better at these as I go. The second one's not bad. I am reading every issue of Moon Knight ever. I was hoping to get it done before this came out, but March 30th, that's not going to happen. But I'm still going to keep doing them. Honestly, I wish I could give you guys more information. I don't know. I'm excited, but honestly, I don't know if I'm going to be that excited. I really like Moon Knight, and that's, I think, part of the problem with these is when you get really into a character and you're really attached to a character, and you want when that finally comes, like Iron Man comes. I don't care. I'm not that attached to Iron Man. They change a few things. That's great. They don't represent him well. Fine. I still loved what they did. Mark Spector is near and dear to me. He's one of my favorite characters. You know, I've read most of his stuff. I'm rereading everything, and I'm really compiling it all and paying attention to it. So now when an adaptation comes along, I don't think it's ever going to satisfy someone like me completely. I will never be completely happy with it. I feel like it could be like definitely the look of Khonshu is definitely something from the more modern stuff, and I'm not as up to date on the more modern, like the past 5-10 years of Moon Knight. I haven't quite gotten all of. I know there was some stuff there with really heavily on the mental illness where he did spend time in an institution and wasn't sure what he was and if he was dangerous. So like I said, this definitely looks like it has elements of that, but it does take more, I think, like almost Memento. It's gonna be more Memento like he's trying to retrace his steps and figure it out. Like I think we're gonna, this is my speculation, we're gonna see big chunks of time where he's been Moon Knight and we don't know what he's been doing. I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic. Hopefully we get another trailer. Like I said, trailer breakdowns are not my thing. It's just Moon Knight is my thing. Arthur Harrow. That's just That blows my mind. It's just interesting that I happen to have just read that issue. It's just an interesting choice for a villain. Oscar Isaac's a great actor. Ethan Hawke is amazing. The showrunner of this, the guy that wrote most of the episodes, the head writer, wrote the Fantastic Four movie, the recent Fox travesty that was no good. So bear that in mind. Apparently George Clooney directed an episode. Don't know. I think I thought a lot more was going to be coming in this. I thought there's going to be a lot more to see. It's definitely interesting. I think it's going to bring a lot of people in because definitely doesn't have a Marvel feel to it. It looks a lot darker in visually and in tone. I think it's going to be more violent. I think it's going to be akin to the Netflix Daredevil series, honestly. It feels like it's going to be a lot like that, but with more supernatural stuff. And then, yeah, like, it's the mental illness. I wonder maybe if Leonard Sampson might show up. Doc Samson, he's a psychiatrist. He's played by I want to say Ty Burrell. Not Ty Burrell. The guy from Modern Family. He was in the Edward Norton Hulk movie. And they are referencing that. That's the only really psychiatrist I can think of that's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe already. Not that he needs a psychiatrist, I didn't know anything. I didn't like. There was no Crawley, no Gina, no Frenchie, Marlene. Like there was a girl named Layla. I think I saw a subtitle said Donna. I think somebody at Marvel was like, "Oh, we got Moon Knight and he's crazy," and they went with that instead of the character stuff that I like. And that's obviously not going to please 100% of the people 100% of the time. That's it. I am looking forward to it. Anyway, I've got other stuff on here if you want to check this out. Like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. I've been Haussmann, and I'll catch you in the future.